I'm almost out of time, but let's see. Valid palindrome sounds like it should be straightforward, right? Let's kill that. A phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forwards and backwards. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. Given a string S, return true if it's a palindrome or false otherwise. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Because all we need to do is loop over all the characters, build up a little string, and then see if it's equal to its reverse. Right? Because this is the hint. This is a big hint, just converting it all like that. So we'll 2 lowercase everything. We'll strip out anything that's not letter or number, and then reverse it and see if it's equal to its. How hard could this be? This is 125. Pub mod LC 125 valid palindrome. Use colon star. And let's edit that. We need to copy paste the function signature and just return false as our first test. Nick Vorsa says, "Are we going to use a filter?" I don't know yet. let me write my test, and then I'll think about what the answer is. But that's probably a good start, right? So this is just simply assert that it is a palindrome. Is palindrome a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, to string, like that, and that should fail. So this failed because we're returning false. So let's write this. Yeah, we should. I think filter is the way to do it, right? We can say the forward version of the string is ets dot. We can lowercase the whole thing. We can walk through the chars, and then we can add a filter for any character if is alpha numeric, right? That's all we need to do, and then just collect it into a string. And then we just say let backwards is equal to forward chars reverse collect, and then we just return forward equals backward. And how hard could that be? It failed because I forgot an equal sign. Gotta get that water. All right, so that one worked. Let's do example 2. I'm dying here. This is not a palindrome. Risa car to string. So that should. Oh, that fails. I missed a semi. Oh, it's just an assert. Nick Vorsa says that's not right. We're creating another string. You're right. We are creating another string. But it's super simple. I guess I could. Yeah. Oops. Test like this. And then EX3. There was one more, right? Oh, just space. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could walk the string backwards and just compare that it's the same as the string forward. If we want to avoid creating the backward string. I wish Leetcode had a way to run Rust format on its code. It's faster than 38%. Can we do better by not creating a second string? Probably, right? Can we reverse it here? Oh, and yeah, and I was going to say compare it to this thing, but no, that won't work. I don't know. What would be a better way to do that? We could go through this thing again. Yeah, that would speed things up, I think, if we didn't have to create a second string out of the characters. In C, it's easy, right? You'd have a pointer to the beginning, you pointer to the end, and then you'd sort of, the end would go to the forwards, the front pointer would go, the end pointer would go backwards, and the front pointer would go forwards, and you'd compare until they were equal or crossed. We could do something similar in Rust using get, but I think that would be very slow. Let's find out. For I in 0 dot dot s dot forward dot len. For 2, if I let's see, forward dot. Instead of collecting it into a string, collect it into a vec of char. And then we say if forward of I is not equal to forward len minus I minus 1, return false. True. I forgot to remove the reverse and forward. You're right. It actually doesn't matter for palindromes, but it does matter for speed. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this is any faster. Right, we can just do this. This might fail on some off by 1 issue, though. Let's find out. Ta-da! That was slower. Interesting. Nick Vorsa says, can we use 2 iterators and ignore non-alphanumeric and compare? Yeah, Leetcode Live says double the time. So let's put this back. 2 iterators. If you're going to iterate over a string or an array, you can't have... I guess you could create a reverse iterator, or iterator from the back. Yeah, it even took more memory. 28.2 versus 2.8 versus 2.5. Now it took 2.4. By doing undo a few times, I saved 0.1 megabytes. Oh! All right, so this runtime speed thing is a little wacky then, because this went in 0 milliseconds, which is faster. So it was basically instantaneous. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take my 0 millisecond solution, and we'll leave it there. I do need to wrap up the stream. Let me tick the box, because that's what this is all about, ticking boxes. Boom. And then the next stream we'll just continue. I mean, how hard could this be, right? Nick Vorsa says yes. Don't change it. Don't touch. Don't touch. It's working fine. Git add source. Git commit -m. problem 125, valid palindrome.